How have you, I would love to know how you have approached a female and asked them on a date, or just give me like a couple scenarios of how you've asked a female out.
Show us your riz.
Who, what, when, where, why, and how. Like,
online
paint
dating?
us the whole story.
Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, recently or like when I was younger? Because when I was younger, this was like before
recently.
dating apps. So I'd like approach a girl somewhere, but like on a dating app?
No,
I haven't been on dating apps for a minute. Recently?
Like in your past.
Let's just say you're
Bro,
like.
they DM me. Hello?
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, I get
they're
DMs.
rizzing you up.
Really?
Let's say you're at a bar.
The
you
past
see a
5 dates that you've gone out on, or tried to go out on, or 5 girls that
Yeah,
you have approached.
They DM'd me, yeah.
You didn't approach any of them though, in person, anything?
Huh?
You
what?
didn't
You don't
any
approach
of them?
girls in person?
I used to.
He doesn't need
But-
to
Oh,
he
anymore.
said that.
That's what he's saying.
He said that.
He's like, I don't need
podcast,
to.
The podcast. But no, I mean, okay. So for example, if I met a girl on a dating app, what would I
Or like
I
at
say?
the bar. At the bar, like.
No,
I
I
don't
want to
go-
know
I-
the
well,
last time
just
that
to
you've
just
approached a girl. The last time you've
approached a
approached a
girl?
girl, what have you said and how have you said it? I don't want to know hypothetically.
Well, I used to.
speaking.
So I mean, I used to do like when I was younger, before dating apps, I would approach girls. But like after dating apps, I was. Yeah.
So you were.
But
a
like,
dating
how
app
would I
guy.
do it? I mean, it's been a minute since I've like approached a girl in person, but I used to do it.
Okay, so now it's been girls DMing you because of the podcast. Before this era,
Dating
it was
apps.
dating apps.
Dating
and
apps,
prior to that, how old were you roughly?
What do you mean?
Prior to the dating apps, when
Prior-
you would approach females.
Prior to the dating apps, I think dating apps. So I was probably. I think I was 23 when like Tinder came around.
Oh,
Yeah. So. Yeah, like
So
I was
when you were-
18 to 23. I was like properly approaching. Like I'd approach a girl at school or something.
That's great. So tell us what you'd say.
What I'd say.
Yeah,
Shit,
let's say
it's
you're
been
out
a
at the
minute.
bar. You're out at the bar, a few drinks.
Honestly,
what
I'm
would you
super direct, so I'd just be like, "Hey, what's up? Thought you were cute. Are you single?"
say? Okay. Have
And
you ever
then-
had a punny like pickup line in person that you can remember?
Oh, I've said some dumb shit for
Yeah,
sure.
can you tell us?
I've said some dumb shit. I mean, I did a video on this when I was doing like the prank stuff, but like,
No, but realistic, not for a video.
I mean, this is a good one. Like, you could go up to a girl and you just go up and you say, "I would love to smear green paint all over you and spank you like a disobedient avocado."
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
That's a great one. No, don't say that. Don't say that. I feel like I did a video on this. Maybe we could watch the video. You know what? Thank you for bringing that up. Eric, can you go into the Dropbox folder, go into the video, the podcast folder, go into the video folder, and then there's a video of me it's called Bad Lines. Bad Lines. Let me know when you get that. But yeah, as far as just like what my normal go-to, I'd just be like, go up to a girl, "Hey, think you're cute. Are you single?" Because a girl might engage in conversation with you and actually have a boyfriend. Like if you approach her, like sometimes they're quick with it, but sometimes if you're trying to like talk to a girl kind of indirectly, "Oh, do you know how to get to the library?" And they'll talk to you, and then you can like. I think that's kind of. I just rather get the rejection really quick. "Oh, you have a boyfriend?
Okay.
Nice to meet you. Didn't know. Have a good day."
So when these
Yeah.
girls have messaged you recently,
Oh, recently.
are you the like? Are you moving the needle forward? Like, are you the aggressor that's like, "Let's go get food," or like,
I also
Netflix
feel
and
like,
chill, or
do
like,
you even have to put in a lot of effort nowadays? Because I feel like, you're more well known or because of this podcast, so you kind of consider a high value man.
just tell us how the
like,
conversation
do you
I
even
don't know
have
if
to
I'm
put
high value, but
you wouldn't identify as high value?
just
I
tell
don't
us
know.
how
I think
the,
in some dimensions I am, and in other dimensions I'm lacking. I don't think I'm like the total package.
the
No, but
ideal-
overall, I feel it's just like an overall feeling. It doesn't have to be, you have to be superior on every single level.
Yeah.
Like, I would call you a high value man or high quality
Thank you very much.
man.
Appreciate it. Why'd you say that?
the blush.
It's just, I said, I'm just being honest, okay? I don't speak the truth. Like, it's just, at least
You have a successful podcast.
Yes.
You're an independent man who lives on his own.
pretty
tall. Has the ring
box in front of
with
him.
your
Like-
parents. Yeah, you could take a girl out for dinner. You could potentially settle down and have a kid and stuff like that.
yeah, it's like all the aspects are there.
Yeah.
You're funny, you're hilarious, you have a personality, you know
You
how to
can
continue a
talk to women.
conversation.
I have my
Yeah.
moments. But thank you very much for the endorsement. That's very nice of you.
That was a cute moment. I hope someone makes a clip out of that. That was
But
the cutest moment of my life.
Good times.
But but do you have to still put an effort, like when it comes to like hooking up with girls and stuff like that, or is it effortless now?
What do you mean put in effort?
So I feel like
how does the conversation go? This is my question. How does the no?
I'm
Please,
getting
you have to
grilled
please
right
just
now.
listen and answer.
Yeah, do
the recent girls that have messaged you. How does the conversation go? They say, "Hey, they like, hey, let's hang out, let's go to dinner," or are you like, "Hey, you're cute."
I'd rather not get into any specifics about that. But
unfortunately.
But
I'm just eager to know. I'm intrigued.
But I mean, I would say that started in like January when people like girls started messaging me.
Okay.
Because that's when we started having like clips from the podcast go viral. But even though I've been doing YouTube for 10 years, like even though I had like a kind of popular channel before the podcast, girls really weren't DMing me because most of my audience was men, and it still is. But I would say that
I'm like subscribed to my OF.
I would say that
Link in bio.
I mean, even though I did YouTube and I was a content creator, I would say my dating experience up until very recently has been like pretty normal, like the normal average guy's experience. Because I think a lot of women honestly don't give a fuck about that I have a YouTube channel. And you could actually argue, I mean, you're saying, well, you have a successful podcast. I think a lot of women view this podcast as a little controversial. And I think a lot of women are like, bro, he's just another dude with a podcast. Like, it's almost a meme, like, oh, it's like a white dude with a podcast, So like, there's definitely haters too.
But I think you putting yourself out there, because you just like being in your presence, you definitely come across as a very like
confident,
well-rounded, like great morals, like a guy who would be very good to a female, and like you have confidence too. So putting yourself out there and displaying more of that is definitely gonna reel women in more. To basically,
am I confident?
Yeah, you are for sure.
Yes,
The fact that you have the podcast means you're confident because you're putting yourself on camera like all the time.
I mean, you're trying to get into some like controversial stuff and ruffle feathers, but in your
I think you're a little shy and stuff like that, right? So like,
well, I'm introverted. I'm introverted.
Introvert doesn't necessarily means you're shy or not. That's actually nothing to do with it. Introvert means you lose energy when you hang out with a lot of people and stuff like that. I think you're a little shy and stuff like that at the beginning, and then like we kind of have to like talk to you and stuff like that to open you up and shit. But I feel like fuck that, just go for it.
To open you up.
Yeah, you just gotta do it.
Isn't there's some quote, something like, I'm not saying this to be cocky, but I feel like people who are it's something like people who are like dumb have or people who are ignorant have the blessing of being sure of themselves, but people who are intelligent are mired in self-doubt,
constantly questioning themselves,
like imposter syndrome.
There's like a quote. Can anybody in the chat help me find it? But yeah, I mean, I consider myself a bit more of a creative, so I think creatives tend to have are a bit more. There's a word for it.
What Victoria said, imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
No, it's not imposter syndrome. It's like, in order to be a creative individual, you have to be sensitive. And not sensitive in the way of like you get offended really easily by things, but you're more sensitive to things. You're more perceptive, I guess.
How people interpret what you're.
So
what's good, what's bad, what's going to be popular, what your audience want, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, but thank you very much for the endorsements. I very much appreciate it. I'm going to put that on my resume. But did you have another question for, what was it? You had a question about how we were going to watch the video.
Yeah, you didn't.
Yeah, the video. We'll pull up the video.
Yeah, you wouldn't answer my question.
A fool thinks he knows it all. A smart man knows he has much to learn. I think that's kind of it. Let's see. What else do we have? The problem with the world is that the intelligent people are full of doubts, while the stupid ones are full of confidence. Yeah. So, good times.
Wait,
times, for
repeat
sure.
that? Where did it go?
What?
Say it one more time. I was focused.
Plus, I don't know if I'm that like. Anyways, I don't know what I'm saying. Okay. Let's watch the video. Let's watch the video. Okay, these are some banger pickup lines. Go for it.
I think you dropped something. Oh, your standards. Hi, I'm Brian.
Oh my god.
My sister's in town tonight. Would you like to have a threesome?
No.
No? No?
That was a bad
Is it because of the whole incest thing? Do you like daggers?
Like knives.
Great. Daggers. Have you ever been with a premature ejaculator? I'm Brian.
I'm Brooke.
Do you think that'd be a problem between us?
No.
Hey, are you guys feminists?
Sure.
I would like to smear green paint all over you and spank you like a disobedient avocado. Which of you two has low standards?
That could be so problematic.
What? That's not
Because, I'm looking for a girlfriend and does the carpet match the curtains?
Wait, that's you?
shirt.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh.
Because I'm rock hard right now.